guys, it's your girl Annike, and you're tuned in to Do It or Don't.
Come into my room, take me higher than the moon. Making it violent, cause I'm always just a kill. Something you can get again, one kind of deal. Put me in my place, and you know I love the thrill. Turn me around, give you something you can feel.
Welcome back to another episode of Pink World. We are here with episode 3, and we just had to restart because we were not recording for about 10 minutes there. So we are back in action, baby. We have co-host Lexi and myself, Hope Shanley, and we have our guest. If you want to introduce yourselves once again.
I'm Annike.
Melissa.
All right. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us.
All right. So you have 4 singles out on all platforms, correct?
Man.
All right. And you just dropped in January, See Me.
Yep,
with
video.
BTS. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you dropped that video in January and it released in November, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. What would you say is your favorite out of the 4?
Definitely See Me.
Yeah.
One, because, like, just, like, the overall vibe of the song is just, it's so fire. And also, like, I had a lot of fun recording it.
Yeah.
And it was just, everything about it was just so dope. But if not that, then definitely Temptations, because it's a late night drive type of vibe, and I'm a sucker for those. So yeah.
Right.
You definitely give me like LMI, Janae Aiko.
I love them.
I was sitting there in my car and I was like, who does she sound like? I was like, all right, we have freaking Danny Lay, Janae Aiko, LMI, and I'm like, it's Baby.
It honestly just depends on the song too, because I just have so many more other things like
I feel
the vault. So you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I'm doing like punk rock. Sometimes I'm like country.
Right.
Sometimes I'm like R&B. I'm like, I
Just
don't know
depends
who
on
I
the
am
day.
yet. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
So when do you think you like discovered your voice? Did you always know? How'd that go?
So, that's a funny story. So, growing up, my dad had this, like, old camera thingies with, like, the cassettes and stuff inside. And, like, literally, he would record me, like, all the time. Like, all the time.
Cute.
And, like, watching back, I remember there was, like, one time where I was, like, in the kitchen. I literally had, like, a whole crop top and a skirt. Like, a mini skirt. It was so cute. I loved it, though. And I'm over there, like, singing and jamming and putting on a show for my parents and stuff like that. So, like, since I was young, that was always fun to me, and I always loved doing that. And then, like, growing up and stuff, I've always been, like, around music, and it's always been presented to me, like, even in church, like, with her, like, I was, like, in, like, the children's choir with the little plays and the shows and stuff like that, even doing choreography, like,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
But, growing up more, I started doing, like, covers on Instagram, and I had, like, my own little cover page.
Yeah, I had that
And
too. Right.
that was that phase, and then people were like, girl, you need to make your own music. And I was like, do I? And I was like, I need to give it a shot.
Yeah,
so then,
I'm
like,
glad you did.
for a lot of people, they started writing, like, when they were really young, but I honestly didn't start until, like, the end of high school because I was only doing covers.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need to venture out and make my own music, and that's kind of where it started.
Yeah, and you would never know.
Literally.
I would have thought that you
I know.
Right?
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, besides music, I guess we're diving off the deep end a little too soon, but do you have any other, like, favorite hobbies that you tend to do? Your interest?
This might sound a little cliche, but I love dancing. Like, I really do.
I love that.
Like,
I love that too.
my favorite time of the day is when I could put my headphones in, listen to my favorite songs, and just, like, jam out in my room. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's
oh
what I
my
think.
God.
Yeah, I agree on that.
I love it. I feel like it's very freeing and relieving. But I also like doing cultural dances. Like, I'm Cape Verdean, so I love dancing pasada. Like, if you don't know it.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's so.
We were in a
so
pasada
dope.
class for a while too.
Yeah. Even, like, actually, fun fact, my first video, Jaded Intentions, I actually did, like, a little scene with me dancing pasada just to show my little cultural, like,
I
you know?
saw that video, like, a long time ago. I think when it first came out, because I remember, like, I actually first found out about you when Gabe was, like, live one time before I was even, like, coming here. And he was like, check out this girl, Annike, just dropped Jaded Intentions. And I went and I added it to my playlist. I was like, oh, shit. And then, like, I totally, like, forgot about you a little bit. No offense. But, like,
no, I get you. I was off the radar.
I remember that girl. She was fire. And you had literally been on my playlist for, like, a year. And I was like, I'm not even following her on Instagram. And we got you here, so I'm glad.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, that was a really good music video.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
So back to music. Where have you been recording? Like, for how long have you been recording? Do you have a management?
So I actually don't have a manager. I'm like completely fully independent right now.
Good.
Yeah, and not gonna lie, it is kind of tough because I feel like sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but like I don't know.
Definitely not a bad thing. Like it's just where you're at, and not everyone needs management. If you
literally, and I don't know. I feel like I'll probably need it more when I get my foot out the door a little bit more. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. Like right now, like I don't necessarily need one.
Right.
But as far as like recording wise, I kind of go to like two different places. Like I go with J Rose at the Sound Lab. That's who I really started off with. He helped me out like a lot, so shout out to J Rose. And then I also went to the Cellar Studios, Cellar Studio with crew from the north, and he also helped me out too. So shout out to them too. And those are the really only two studios I've been to. Actually, I lied. I definitely went to what's one in Somerville called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Phoenix, yes.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to
I went there once with Josh, and that was dope too. I want to go back.
I hear it's great over there. I've yet to go, but
everybody's
I definitely need to check it out.
nothing but good things to say.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never been in the A room though. I've been in the B, I think.
I wish I knew what that meant. I'm guessing it's something similar to what we have here.
Kind of.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I need to get my butt over there. I'm hearing lots of great things lately. So what do you have, if anything, no pressure, girl, do you have any future plans, future drops, music videos? I know you just did one, or like collabs.
Yeah.
So,
if you're tuning in right now, you're here for the hot tea, 'cause it's piping. It's piping hot, so lift your pinkies up. No, but I'm definitely working on a lot of things right now. I really want to get a project out. I'm shooting for before the summertime because a lot of the music in my future project and projects are very upbeat. Like, I don't want to make sad or like more down music right now. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But I don't want to give out too much tea because
keep your disclosure. Just thought I'd try a little.
Right. But yeah.
Awesome.
Have you ever thought about playing with or like changing your sound? I know you just said like you want to kind of keep it upbeat, which I mean makes sense. But do you like plan on saying more R&B, or would you like kind of do something else?
So you mean like more like genre-wise, or like actually how I sound?
Yeah, like would you ever be interested in like exploring other genres, or like do you want to be strictly like R&B?
I got you. So I don't like to think like that, because in my head I feel like I can like
be versatile.
I can literally touch anything. That's like how I like to like think, because I really can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no cocky shit, but like
no, definitely don't have a closed mindset.
Right.
Just some people are like very like
they're like, this is my lane and that's
that.
I want to touch everything. You know what I mean?
And
that'd be
as
so
females,
dope.
I feel like we can do that.
Oh yeah,
literally. Definitely.
People are drawn to that too, because like most people as humans don't just want to listen to like one kind of music. So why would I mean, some people just want to listen to one type of music, but like if you're an artist, I would imagine you would want to expand that.
Right.
It definitely keeps things exciting.
It'll gravitate to like different kinds of people instead of just like one kind of like pool.
Audience.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
No, for sure. Yeah, we're always talking about that. More audiences, the better.
Yeah.
Right. It's always like hard for me to like figure out though, because like I struggle with the same. Not that you're struggling, but like I struggle with like being like should I have like this specific sound, or should I just move all over the place and do whatever and give all I got?
Right.
But then I'm just like, okay, when I like want to like listen to some type of vibe, like I look up this person because I know I'm gonna get that sound from them.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm like, ooh, like they just came out with this. Like, so, like I'm always like, I don't know.
Like
I'm always trying to think like the viewers and listeners' perspective. But I think at the end of the day, like look at Taylor Swift.
Right.
Literally.
And I'm like, all right,
look at Taylor Swift.
we can do it. We can
And
do
she
that.
touches like so many different audiences because of that. Like, you
Right.
know,
Oh my
so
God.
yeah.
Yeah, even now, like kind of more like Polo G. I feel like he's
Yeah.
Polo G too,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
more of like a
true.
pop type of song. Like
No,
when people-
exactly.
Yeah.
Or when people have features
Yeah.
with like.
Yeah.
Literally. And
pop
TikTok is
rap or
eating that
country.
thing
Oh
up.
my God.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh my
I know.
no, for sure. But I feel like maybe the like algorithm might be just to like kind of grab like your audience first, have them tight, and then be like surprise,
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause then you already have them. But
I think that's kind of
like
what,
I don't even know what to do with it.
We were talking about
Yeah.
this, right? We were talking about how Post Malone
Post
did
Malone.
Yeah.
Did-
because
didn't
like
start
he
off with,
started
like,
off
pop
he
or
started like
something?
rapping and then he came
No,
like
yeah.
hella
He-
pop. I was
Yeah.
like, but it was
remember
good.
his
Really
first
did
like
that to
tape
me.
Yeah.
was just like straight rap, and then he became like just I don't even know if mainstream. I
Yeah.
mean, he is mainstream, but just
Yeah.
like pop.
And he
like,
started
all over the
featuring
radio,
pop
too.
first, like
Yeah.
rapping
Yeah.
featuring on pop, and then
And
like
then
switched his
switch,
sound.
yeah.
He's so smart though. Like
Yeah.
that's so smart.
Yeah.
That's so
know.
smart.
It's like do whatever you want freely and like experiment and everything, but I'm just always like thinking like, what do I drop now? What do I save? Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
kind of getting
It's
your
so
own
hard to
head.
figure out, but I guess just like don't even think too much about it because
Yeah.
everything goes naturally and yeah, is received how it should be received.
Right.
But it's also like kind of easier said than done too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would
'Cause
agree.
I be in my head a lot.
No,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was supposed to have an album drop at like May, and like I just put like 4 singles out from January till then, and I've done none of
Yeah.
that. So that's gonna be postponed. Not to put it on me.
I
All
mean,
right.
but also take your time though. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? We're just not gonna put a schedule.
Even
on this.
if you like pick a date for something, like it's your art, so like you can like
Yeah.
do whatever, whenever with it,
Yeah.
and like that's not. Like, nobody can have like anything truly to say about that because if it's not done, then it's not done to
Right.
you.
right.
Yeah.
And you want it to be authentic because your audience can
Yeah.
feel when it's not
Literally.
authentic.
Yeah.
Literally,
exactly.
that's why I kind of go by that. Like a lot of people,
Yeah.
because I kind of was like literally off the grid for a while. One, because like personal stuff in my
Yeah.
my life and stuff, but also like I didn't want to rush my music and just drop a
Yeah.
song just to
Right.
drop a song.
Right,
So
that's
like
why- yeah.
like I
You
like to
can
take
tell,
time with my
too, when
craft.
people do that. Like if
Yeah.
someone's just trying to get the deadline and just put a bunch of shit out, they make
Yep.
something real
Yeah.
fast that they don't really like. Like you
Yeah.
can tell exactly
And
like you said,
sometimes-
Yeah.
authenticity.
And sometimes it happens where like if you're like doing something too consistently, people don't get excited anymore, and they're kind of just like, oh, I already
Exactly.
They know what to
happening, I already know
expect
what's
and
coming.
stuff.
And then they kind of tune out. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah, for
I'm all
sure.
for like dropping, but I guess it's just feel the vibe out on everything.
Yeah.
So I like what you're doing. Do you have any major influences in your life, music-wise, or like any big inspirations, people that you admired growing up, idols, etc.?
Ooh. Okay, so my number one would have to be Rihanna. Riri.
Period.
Baby, if you ever listen to this,
Rihanna's baby.
Right.
right.
Yes.
No, but definitely Rihanna. I love me some Keisha Cole.
Oh, yes.
Who else do I love? More like newer age. I love Kehlani.
Yes.
I love me some
Kehlani.
Kehlani. She also inspires me a lot because of how versatile she is.
Yeah.
It's
Very
like,
versatile.
damn girl.
Oh, for real.
Like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely them. I also love Janae too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much like listen to a lot of like artists and stuff,
Yeah.
but those are probably like my top like 4.
Yeah, I can
5.
definitely see that. Definitely done well with your inspirations and made your own. But like, I love that I can kind of like hear like
Yeah.
a lot of these female R&B artists that I listen to a lot. I'm like, this girl is like, she's up there with them.
mix.
So
That's fire. Okay, so for a question that's just completely unrelated. No, completely.
Hit me.
super thought provoking.
Right.
Super. If you had a choice between 2 superpowers,
Ooh, this
being
might be hard.
invisible or flying, which would you choose? Both of you can answer.
We've had this conversation a lot, though. Like
I feel like I still can't pick one to this day. I feel like everyone asks this.
those
Like,
late night
wait.
conversations where you're like, "So, bro, what would you
Literally.
like if you could?" Like,
If you could. it's giving John Cena. You can't see me, honestly, because I would rather be invisible.
I'm always thinking that because I'm like, all right, I can just cut the line and like grab someone.
Literally, or you could be
Basically, do
somewhere,
whatever.
right? You could be somewhere and no one knows you're there.
Right.
Like it's just, I like that.
But flying, you would never be late.
I
bro.
was just
Oh,
flying
like,
not.
I would and listen, I'm Cape Verdean. We're late all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
I'm wondering what the
Cape Verdeans are
speed
so
would be
bad.
like though. Like, is there a set?
See, that's
If
true.
you could go mad fast, because
You might just be flying like going like 20 in the air.
like you could go anywhere though. Like you could literally just fly anywhere. Be like, you don't have to pay.
Exactly.
But when you're
for
invisible,
literally.
no more
You don't have to pay for
concert
parking.
tickets, no more.
That's
No, I gotta pay
Alright,
for
but
gas. Gas right
You're
now?
gonna be.
$400. It feels like it though.
No, it
$4.79.
Girl, I drive a
no.
98 Camry. Piece of shit.
Bruh.
I put $45 in there today. Right above half.
Bro, what happened to me?
I'm like, shit, that was filling my tank last week. I think that my ticker thing is like
I don't
broken
even
or
wanna know
something.
how
I
much
really
to
hope
fill my
probably-
tank, 'cause I'm not
right.
gonna-
I'm
not either.
You're not gonna catch me spending
Like my
I
tank is
know.
not
more on
$65 right
I'm
now.
about to be riding on E, okay,
No,
girl?
literally.
I literally have to get gas every like 3 days.
Yeah, she called me. She goes, girl, like before we were coming here, she's like, girl, I just had to put $40 into my tank and didn't even fill all the way. It hit right at the midnight. I was like, oh, when was the last time you put gas? She goes, girl, this morning I put $20. I was like, no.
Like, and also,
I go like 2 days.
bro, my car be guzzling gas. Like,
I'm always like
Bro.
smelling gas. I'm like, is this okay?
literally.
Am I doing an oil change? Oh my god.
In California, I saw today that it was $9.08.
$9.
$9.08 somewhere in
Nah.
Cali. I was like,
That's
that
when
would
you,
be
Is that inflation?
that would be about $160 to fill my gas
Joe
tank.
Byron.
No.
Bro.
I think we need to get a horse because I'm not doing that.
I'm done
Oh,
with
that's
that
super
car.
funny.
100%. Like they had it
dead.
they knew something then.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know.
Right.
like-
No
All I know
way.
is the ground in California is gonna sink someday.
Hell yeah.
There's way too many earthquakes.
Yeah, no way.
My mom grew up
And
there.
they
She's always
paid
like, don't
too
go to
much to
California.
be there. Like,
Have you guys actually ever been?
yeah, I love it. It's
She's
never
like
been
traveled.
either.
yeah,
Right.
not the world, the country. But
Right.
Yeah,
I
we're
want to go so
hopefully
bad.
going to LA this summer, but
Yeah, nah,
so
it's
bad.
really cool there. Like LA is a cool place, but it's a lot, and like so many people have moved there, which is like
yeah.
great. People want to go there, but it's like overpopulated, and it's all like so
Right.
many people are like, yeah, I'm moving to LA, like,
Yeah.
and then it's just
Yeah.
kind of changed like the whole vibe. Like there's, I don't know,
Super saturated. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like because
Dense.
everybody's moving there for like the same reason.
Especially creatives, too.
Exactly.
That's what
and
I'm
now it's
always
just making it like,
YouTubers.
oh, everyone's
Yeah.
in LA. Like it's got to be.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta is gonna be like, or is becoming like the next best
Mhm.
It
place.
definitely
Or
is.
the
I would
best,
say so.
honestly,
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
to go for music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
That's
definitely.
what I've seen. But yeah, California's cool. It's better though, like going to other places because there's a lot of cool like nature stuff and like
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what to call it. It's
Trees.
fun.
Right. Yeah.
And like music festivals there are cool.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely need to go one day.
Hell yeah.
My
It's
leg
definitely
is, like,
worth
twitching.
visiting
I'm,
at
like, kicking.
least.
Right. Right.
I'm just thinking about how the camera's looking at me right now. My ADHD, my legs.
It would really be like that, though.
No, literally.
I'm dead.
Like, oh god, dear, stop. No, but I still can't figure out if I would fly or be invisible because I just feel like I would cause so many problems if I was invisible.
Yeah.
But like flying, I would be like at peace and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think there'd be traffic if you're flying?
Everybody.
if
decides
everyone had this option, I'm
But,
sure.
like, you could
Yeah.
just be like,
I would
just
trust
think Harry
nobody if this
Potter-
is-
Have you ever seen Harry Potter? How
Yes.
they're flying on like the broomsticks? I think
Exactly.
they have?
Yeah.
I wish.
I'm soaring.
Go down a sandwich, you'll find some.
No, literally imagine.
I would teleport if anything. That's what I would
See,
do. That
that-
would be the
yeah,
one.
yeah,
that would be the
literally.
one. I could do fucking
anything. And the thing is that you could be there like that.
I'd
I feel
probably
like
show
that's
up
so
at times I
dangerous though. Like
shouldn't.
I would be
I'm
going
dead.
like everywhere.
I'd be gone. at all
Like say I won't pull up right now.
No, right.
I won't.
I was gonna say somebody pissed me off. You think I won't go?
I'll be like,
Yo,
that's my
Like
friend.
no. Oh my gosh.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
You guys are funny.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Is it you or me?
No, that was me. I was like, oh, you know.
All right. If you had a choice, no choice. There's no choices.
Oh my gosh.
No choices.
What you got?
I don't know if I got. Do you guys have any questions?
Do you have any questions?
This just took an unexpected turn.
Right. Because we went from talking about the superpowers to like talking to gas prices.
Yeah.
Gas prices.
Right.
Then talking about LA.
Right. Would you move to LA though?
I would definitely move to LA.
Like,
well, at least
to pursue music though.
Definitely, especially because the music like outlet out there, like you could end up in the right room and you're just
Literally.
like
That's
once
true.
that one person like hears you, you know what I mean? Like
That's why people go there.
That's what
It's
I'm
an
saying.
opportunity.
Yeah.
You can get an opportunity. You just never know who it's
Yeah.
going to be.
literally.
And that's what I had told her before. Like I talked to her and I'm like, you know, sometimes like you were saying, you put a lot of pressure on yourself where it's like, I need to do this because if I don't, I'm not going to get big. But I was telling her like, it doesn't matter. You can like, you hear stories about like singers that were waitresses that were like in school.
Fez from Euphoria. You didn't see that?
I saw that
You know what's
everywhere.
crazy?
Never
I'm a
took an
waitress
acting.
too.
Right. But the thing is that he's never taken an
means
acting
something.
class.
Never.
And the
Really?
last episode of it,
just-
I was like, you ain't never
Right?
taken.
Because phenomenal job.
Probably
Like,
some life
Wow.
experience.
No,
No,
right.
yeah.
That's shocking.
Because they just found him like on the street, and they were like, "Yo, like you fit you fit
Trauma
the
is the
role."
best teacher.
That's crazy.
And he was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be in your show."
And I told her, I'm like, all you have to do is like be in the right room with the right people.
Yeah.
So it's not so much like what you're putting out, it's like who you're surrounding yourself with, because
true.
you're the sum of the 5 people that you surround yourself
Yeah,
with. So if you're
exactly.
surrounding yourself with people who are gonna put you out there, who are gonna help you with these improvements, then you don't have to worry about what you're putting out.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
You gotta be
Yeah.
really picky.
I'm big on just like showing up, like show up to everywhere you can. Like,
Exactly.
Literally,
Networking,
dress
get
to
your
impress,
name
show
out
up
there.
to everywhere,
Yeah.
even
Right.
if you don't even know about it. Like,
Right.
No, exactly.
you're like-
Right.
and you'll make those connections. Like,
And another
I feel
thing, like being authentic, because I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people kind of put up a facade and try
Yeah.
to be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
someone
yeah.
that they're
Yeah.
not, and it's like you can see right through it,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
literally majority of the time their personality is literally just trash, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, I'm
Yeah.
not even
Exactly.
interested
Absolutely.
anymore.
Yeah.
And even though the industry can be whack, like definitely, like when you're yourself and you're genuine and you're raw about like where you're actually at in your stages
Right.
and whatnot, like they'll remember you. You're not
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
gonna blend in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No,
100%.
definitely.
So
Heavy on
Yeah,
the
don't-
remembering you.
yeah. exactly.
And she was saying in the car, she's like, Melissa, I'm so nervous. Like, what do I do? I'm like, bro, just be yourself, bro. Like,
Because I've never done an interview before,
Yeah.
so I'm
No.
like, damn, like, am I supposed to act a certain way? Like, am I supposed to be like,
but I'm
you
telling her,
know?
I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, you talk naturally, you talk
Oh,
a lot,
yeah.
you're funny, like just go and be yourself.
Yeah, I'm
And it's
comfortable
like,
now, so.
Yeah.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
the goal.
We're all a little nervous and all that. So, yeah, we're new at this too.
No, right.
Is there anyone like famous currently, or just like anyone really like that? I know you said that you have a couple inspirations or whatever, but is there anyone that you like would dream of like collaborating with in the future? Like, say you got like super big and like you had that opportunity. Like, is there anyone that you would want to?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I kind of have 3.
Go for it.
Is that too much?
No.
Okay. One of them is definitely Kaylani.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially because us two, like our vibes, like I know you guys haven't seen much of it yet because I haven't like put out a lot.
Seen enough.
You know what I mean? Like I give you a little snippet, you know.
Right.
But like just like more unreleased music and like what I have in store for the future wise and what I know I'm capable of doing. I already know that us two in a room together. Oh
I can
my
so see
goodness,
that.
that's an
I know.
eargasm
Yeah.
right there. That's an eargasm. But
Just your vibes. I can
yeah,
see.
Right.
definitely Kaylani. And I've also been following her since her Cloud 19.
Oh my gosh,
Like
yeah.
that's yeah. But Kaylani, I would definitely do Bia, especially because she's from
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that would be
Gosh,
dope.
yeah.
come on, it's girl power. Come on.
Right.
You gotta do it on for the state, baby. And then lastly, she's not really like fully like big, but there's an artist named Jayla Darden. I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but oh my goodness. Her vibe, her music, oh my gosh. Like she gives me like Aaliyah, but new school Aaliyah, and her beats,
dope.
like she literally produces her own beats majority of the time, records her own vocals and all this other stuff, mixing and mastering all of that, and it's just so inspiring.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I love that for
For
you. So I feel like we would make magic.
I
Yeah,
believe it.
I'm gonna have to
I
listen
bet
too.
one of those will happen
Right.
someday.
Yeah,
I would think.
but definitely those 3.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you want to kind of take this like as far as possible.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, how serious are you about this? But I think it's pretty evident. And that's great because don't be a phony, you know?
Right.
Yeah. If you're gonna just do it for fun, just say that. That's cool. But
Right.
definitely appreciate the passion behind it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
It's super consuming sometimes.
Yeah,
You know,
I
if
get
you
you.
really have that like genuine passion, you just know.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
It's a lifelong
Yeah.
commitment, regardless of where it takes you. Like I just want to sing. Like
Right.
Yeah.
I've realized in the last few days, I'm like, I don't care where I am, where I go, how far I make it. Like I literally just want to sing.
Yeah.
Literally.
So like.
Literally.
Oh yeah, and I meant to ask you, what instrument did you pick up?
Oh, funny story. So, long story short, yeah, my mom and I ended up walking into Central Music in Brockton when it was a thing. And she asked me what instrument I wanted to play. And, like, I knew I wanted to sing, but, like, I was really young. I was, like, 7 years old. And I was like, my mom probably is not even going to take me serious. I don't want to sing. Like, you know what I mean? I already be singing in my room. So she's like, that's enough. And you be singing in church. Like, you be singing. So she's like, pick up an instrument. So I'm walking around and blue is my favorite color. So I ended up seeing a sparkly blue guitar. And I was like, I want it. I want it.
Not the Hannah Montana. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I used to have another guitar.
I had a Hannah Montana guitar.
I had a Hannah Montana one. It was pink.
Yo, I had Hannah Montana stickers on that bitch. Yo, everywhere. Literally, it was coated in stickers because every time I did good, my teacher, Mr. Sam, would give me a sticker. And I'd put it on it.
Love it.
But yeah, I played the guitar.
Straight A student. No, yeah, my first guitar was like bright red, and I was like, I feel like Taylor Swift.
Always the colors, man.
Oh my god.
Right.
I'm
And
just
listen,
like,
I was only laughing when you said that. She already knows what I'm gonna say because there was a YouTube video that her dad records everything.
Yeah.
There was a YouTube video on her dad's YouTube of her playing the guitar.
It's so
but
bad.
She's playing like I don't know what notes. I don't know what notes she was reading. But what song were you singing?
Stay by Rihanna.
And it was so. And I
recorded me
remember.
from 6th grade.
Yes, and I remember her and I were obsessed with that song because we grew up like singing together. I'm 2 years older than her, so she's like, "Oh, Melissa, like let's sing this song together." I think we sing it like at her
She
birthday
sings
party
too, by the way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hold on.
And so like he posted the video, and one day like on her birthday, like I was on, I'm being a creep. I'm like on her dad's YouTube. I'm like, bro, and I posted it. She goes, "Bro, where the hell did you find that?" So like that video is just like there for everybody to see.
Yeah, I already know when I kind of get a little bit more like out there, I already know it's gonna resurface.
Because I'm gonna resurface
It ain't me. You're gonna be the one behind the camera.
It was me. I leaked it.
I'm dead. Yeah, it's
Like,
so bad though.
Texting every meme page.
Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
I love it. Well, we all start somewhere, right?
No, literally,
We
right.
really
All start
do.
somewhere. Do you still play guitar at all?
No, I low key wish I didn't
I'm
stop.
like on and off with it.
See, yeah, you're way better than me.
I've been annoying her. I'm like,
I'm a
girl, just pick
campfire
it up.
guitarist.
Yeah, I've been telling her just pick it up. Like you don't have to be, because a lot of people, of course, say like when you're younger you pick up things quicker. But I'm like, if you have the determination to do it, like you can do it, and it'll make it so much easier when you're trying to like find a melody, trying to do
Right.
harmonies.
Oh,
It'll make
yeah.
it easier that
Very
you can kind
true.
of do it yourself before you go to the stew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'll help you out.
Right. I will say that I find myself like writing a lot better and more like kind of from the heart when I'm with my guitar.
Yeah.
That's just me, but like I literally play the same 4 chords over and over and over again. Like
Right?
I feel you.
Like I would like refuse to learn anything else because I'm just like I can't. But yeah, honestly, I would encourage you to pick it back up. It's so like it's relaxing, but like I'm very bad at like even taking the time to like sit down and pick it up.
do you
because
like use a pick or do you kind of just use
I
your
actually
fingers?
don't use a pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no picks. I feel like they get in my way, and I just like
It also
I
sucks,
wail a little
though.
better.
Yeah, very
Because
true.
I'm not like a perfect like player, so I feel like if I have a pick, it's like very noticeable
Right.
when
Yeah.
I mess up.
right,
Yeah,
and then when it
right.
falls into the oh my god,
That has happened. Yeah. That has happened to me so many times where you're just. I think it happened when we were together with your guitar. We're shaking it for so long. Like, oh my gosh.
oh my gosh.
feel like
You want to
that was
know
my
a
whole
crazy
childhood.
story? Since we're talking about guitars,
I'm
I
scared.
remember my birthday that one year.
Oh.
So this was probably like in elementary school.
Yeah.
I think I was in like 5th or 4th grade, and I was playing the guitar at this point. And I remember I invited some of my friends from class and my cousins, and like it was just like a big party in my house, and I was lit, right? And then I decided to put on a show for my friends, and I played the guitar and I sang "Stay." Again.
See, that's what I was talking about. I knew it. I knew it
bro.
happened. I was like, I know
So
it's not like a
funny.
false memory. It definitely happened.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's so funny because I remember like this is when I first started doing. I got this like little like mic that was like very like cheap. I don't even know. It just like plugged into my phone and had like echo, and I was like loving it. It came with like a little like booth like thing on a stand. I was like
fancy schmancy.
And I was in 6th grade, I think, and I like recorded a voice memo of me singing "Stay," and like I thought it was so deep. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
That sounds
like,
fire.
The voice
like
memos
I
used to
still
hit
have it.
Yes.
It's under recording 6. It's the only one I have it labeled. It's just so like iconic. I was like on like a coach bus going on like a field trip, and like
Oh my god.
everyone started passing it around. They like, listen, Hope can sing, and I was like, you listen to it now, and it's like hard.
Right.
Literally. Oh my
But like
god.
that was
I
the
felt
song though. That
Yeah.
was
Y'all
really
remember
was.
like Smule, whatever
Smule.
the app?
Oh my god. Yo, was it just me?
Why do I not know?
Was it just me? But you would go on the app just so you can like sing, not like sing an actual song, like in the background, you know? Oh my
My
god.
friend would always try to get me to do that with her, and she could not sing at all. She'd be like, girl, like I don't know.
Literally, I'll
do
put
it
in my
with you right
headphones,
now.
get my mic, start
be like
singing.
Maroon
Listen
5.
to it after, add the echo. I'm like, this sounds so good. I'm posting it for the world to see. I'm like, Beyonce's gonna hear this and she's gonna find me.
She gonna sign your behind, girl.
Liking this right now. Oh my god, that is a throwback. Oh my god, no, I feel like whenever I used that app, I was just like, this doesn't sound good.
Yo, I tried everything I could. Like, I would find auto-tune on this. I was like, yo,
I was trying to download apps that had
The
like
effects
auto-tune
were dope.
and like, why does nothing happen?
Right.
I had this recording in 5th grade. I thought it was so good. I had the auto-tune on that bitch. I can remember the whole song, too.
Oh my gosh. It's like, if it doesn't sound good, I'm gonna make it sound good. Let's add everything.
I sat in my bathroom, like, locked the door. I was like, I need the echo of the bathroom.
Right.
I was like in my closet.
Acoustics,
all the
literally.
floor. Yeah.
We used to go to her attic, and I'm like, Annike, we gotta move all the furniture to the corners because
Literally.
like I saw that they said like when there's no furniture, like it echoes and it sounds real good.
Yo, my
I need
acoustics
to
in
find
the
a
attic.
stairwell.
Oh my god. Oh, a stairwell.
I need to find one where like people aren't gonna like walk past.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
Like,
that'd be fire.
Like those parking garage videos I've been seeing where people are just
Yes.
like, I'm like, where are you doing this and what hour?
literally, there's this
someone there?
Right, there's this one lady that I follow.
Or are you just that bold?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
She's constantly doing stairwell videos, and nobody ever goes there. I'm like, do you own the stairwell?
Like block it off.
I did one at Taunton High one time, like during a volleyball game.
people walk by in the middle of
The
your video.
janitor
Like,
was like, what?
Yeah.
oh my god, it's like we all lived the same childhood.
I know.
For real.
Like,
Me crece.
Literally.
No, but it's so crazy. I feel like when I was younger, like when I was like in middle school, like I still have like almost all my songs that I started writing when I was younger, and I just feel like those are like way deeper than the songs I write now.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what was I
get
going
you.
through?
I told you, trauma is the best teacher. Okay?
Literally.
Oh my goodness. Like I literally, like you were saying, sometimes I go through my diary from back then. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what was I going through? Like what was happening?
No, for real.
Literally.
I would like try a diary out like every like once in a
Yeah.
blue moon, and like I'd be like,
And we were
Is this
so
a song
dramatic
or,
back
like,
then.
so
dramatic. I mean, like,
Right.
literally no one
Yeah.
on this planet likes
like, first
me.
boyfriend.
Right. Like,
Right.
what are you doing?
And
You're
then
like
I
10.
check in with my diary like it's a person once every 3 months. Like, sorry diary, I haven't
Literally?
talked to
Sorry,
you.
diary.
Haven't
Oh
talked
my
to you in a while, but
And you
know.
put the date. Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
It has
But you
been
know-
about 3 months.
Right.
And you know, like life happened. Like, girl, you're in the 5th grade. What is happening in your life?
and you're talking to your paper.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh,
That just
like-
unlocked like a whole like.
You don't know how many notebooks
Oh
I
my
have that
gosh.
are just like.
Do you guys remember the school stores where they'd be like the diaries with the lock on it?
I remember.
Yes.
Like,
oh my
girl.
god! I probably just
I was
screeched
like,
in the
Mom, can I
microphone.
please have $4 to get
No,
this?
No,
please.
for real.
Like,
The
I still have mine.
The invisible ink pens. Did you guys?
Yes.
That's always what I
Those
got.
are
Literally, like you
fire.
said,
Talking about being invisible.
Mom, please, I need $4. Like, you only gave me one. I need 3 more.
Girl, my mom never gave me no money for the.
It would be
bookstore.
so
I was like, does
rare.
anyone have a
It'd be so
dollar?
rare.
Does
Literally.
anyone have a dollar?
I'd be so sad. I'm like, damn, everybody getting all this
the
cool stuff. And I'm just
librarian.
like,
That one friend who you know's parents is balling, bro. Can you just buy me? Like, I know they gave
got
me
a dollar, bro? Can I get a
No,
dollar?
they had the debit card. They didn't have a dollar. They had a debit card. They had the
No,
debit
wait.
card.
It's like prepaid on the school.
literally.
Like, oh yeah.
This is for my child's fund this year for snacks, bookstore, and other accessories. Librarians, you have discounts. Oh, those are the times, man.
That's hilarious.
Prime time.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I think that kind of ends the show here.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So just to wrap things up, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Of course. Hopefully we will see you back again.
Yeah, I would definitely be back, girl.
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Held me close, but I felt so shaken.